Howdy ho, neighborinos. We here today for the next week of the first week of the UPBA. Look at me, just being a freaking goose this early in the video already. Then I spit all over. Okay, you know what? Howdy ho, neighborinos. We're here today for the first week of UPBA, going up against our boy Dorian, LieutenantGold, and his Los Angeles Aegis. Yes, a lot of sounds in there, you know. So first of all, his logo's sick as fuck. Second of all, this is our boy. This is one of our favorite people on the internet. You got to love the homie. And look, man, if you look at his team, you know what you're not seeing a lot of? Shit that wants to deal with a +6 Darmanitan bouncy boy Galler. You know what I mean? So, like, looking at the squad, first of all, Zero Aura just puts in all kinds of work because his ground type is weak to close combat. Zero Aura is really good at spamming like knockoff, so if he comes in, gets his chopper knocked off, he'll die to a close combat. And I think after a little bit of chip, even with the intimidate drop, he should die to a close combat. So maybe he comes in on the knock the first time, then we'd get a little chip on him, you know, maybe get a U-turn on him with Whimsicott or some shit, and then we can, you know, or a flip turn with our dragon. You know, things and stuff. There's possibilities. It's like Campbell's soup. So, let's go ahead and get into the team. First of all, like I said, Belly Drum, Darm Galler, Earthquake, Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash because he has a Zapdos with a 30% chance to paralyze us. And I know, dude, if I hit that thing with an Ice Punch, if I smack that bird right in the mouth with an Ice Punch, I'm for sure getting paralyzed. That's such a thing that would happen. I refuse to let that happen. So, we're going to run Icicle Crash, which means we have a 90% chance to win the game. You know what I mean? Earthquake kills everything else. Everything else that isn't Tangela. Everything. No other things on this team will live. None. Zero things, dude. So, if he does want to bring Tangela, you got to respect it. Also, this man has two of our mascots. He's got Starmie and Tangela. So he has our channel mascot, he has our team mascot, and then we have our unofficial mascot, Morpeko. So if I was an adult, I would bring Ditto and Morpeko, so that way I would have Morpeko plus one of our mascots on the team. Then we might see a mascot versus mascot kind of matchup. But it's week 1, dude. I just want to bring Belly Drum, you know? So you gotta you take one, you take some, you win some, you lose some. And words are always tough. I just got out of the shower also. If I'm looking a little moist, it's because I am. So, this thing wins. This isn't the spread. I have speed for Crocodile. Like, you don't have a reason to bring max speed Crook, but I'm not going to lose because of that. So we do have speed for Crook. I accidentally deleted this set, and I didn't remember the exact EVs. So this is just what it is. But it's basically this, and then there's a little bit of HP and a little bit less speed. You get it, dude. You know what my sets look like usually. I must be the easiest person to scout in a draft league, because it's like, oh, he just speed creeps and dumps the rest in HP? Yeah, dude, most of the time. Next, we got Slowking, Teleport, Scald, Psyshock, and Ice Beam. I don't really see myself clicking attacking moves this game. I'm kind of just going to be pivoting around. I don't want to let Crocodile come in, and every time I kill something with Scald, Psyshock, or Ice Beam, Crocodile comes in, and I don't have the best switch-ins. Now, I do have a switch-in, but he does get a coverage move for me, and it's a whole big thing, dude. But it's a good pivot. I like it in the matchup. Helps with Haxorus, Nihilego, Blaziken, Starmie, Ribombee to an extent if it's not Specs. It's cool, man. Next we got Snorkeling, the Assault Vest Dragalge, Flip Turn, Dragon Pulse, Sludge Bomb, and Focus Blast. I want to be able to hit the Magneton, although I don't see that thing coming at all, so we did stick that on there. But Dragon Pulse, Sludge Bomb with even just 92 special attack does so much damage, and there was something intricate for this. I believe I have Spadef with the Assault Vest, so that I take 3 Hurricanes after Rocks, 3 offensive Hurricanes after Rocks, because, like, Zapdos is a strong Pokemon in this matchup, but he can't really, like, I don't know. If it does come, I don't think a defensive one really does that great, because, like, Zero Aura still beats it, Darm still beats it. So if it does come, I'm going to expect it to be, like, Specs, maybe just offensive boots, something like that. But I want to make sure to live those hits. Yeah, he'll get momentum if he clicks Volt Switch, but this thing eats hits for days. It helps with Nihilego as well. Helps with Blaziken. We got the 68 and the 244. That means we live a Life Orb Earthquake, which is amazing. And then this just basically keeps Comfy and Ribombee from ruining my day, you know? Then we got Life Orb, Zero Aura, Plasma Fist, Knockoff, Close Combat, and Play Rough. We're just going adamant, dude. We're just sticking a Life Orb on there, and we're just getting as much damage as we can on everything. This thing does so good versus him. No, we don't have Blaze Kick for the Tangela, but if we knock that thing off, pretty much anything else on the team can deal with it. Everything to the left of this Pokemon can deal with it, you know? Well, Slowking's there. Whatever. Shut up, dude. Just a really strong Pokemon. Fastest thing on the field. We'll have to see what his Scarfer is. He can bring webs. We have double Prankster Defog, so I think it's going to deter him from wanting to do that. But if he does bring them, we still have one of them will have Defog. And, you know, play rough for the Haxorus, obviously. It's a Zero Aura, man. And it's Dorian. So we're playing Dorian with Dorian. We're clicking Dorian buttons. We're just doing stuff. Then we got Klefki with the eject button. This is our designated lead this week. Spikes, T-Wave, Designated Gleam, and Defog. This is basically here so that we can get up a Spike early game. If he wants to go for a U-turn or a Volt Switch with Zapdos or whatever, or a Heat Wave, we'll get up a Spike, we'll switch out, we'll go into DARM, and I'll click Sub and Belly Drum, because he'll expect it to be Scarf, I'm assuming, which means he'll probably go hard into like maybe a Starmie, maybe a Nihilego, maybe a, he didn't really have switch-ins, but, you know, so we could very well go for game on turn 2. Every time I set up a plan like this, it never goes like that, but we very well could have a turn 2 in-game. Who knows? But like I said, Prankster Defog, a little bit of Spaduf helps us take hits from Nihilego a little bit better, because we don't have Lefty's Recovery, because, you know, we're getting yeeted out by our own item. But T-Wave is pretty cool for like a Dragon Dancing Haxorus, for a like a Scarf Blaziken, for a Quiver Dancing Ribombee, and just to be generally annoying, you know? Last but not least, we have Kebia Berry, Whimsicott, Encore, U-Turn, Moonblast, and Memento. This guy is just here to kind of pivot around in the early game. Moonblast stuff that we don't really want to deal with. It can Encore, you know, a Zapdos, a Haxorus, a whatever into its setup move, into its recovery move. And then we got Memento, so if we are able to get in front of Tangela, if we're able to get in front of Comfey, potentially Ribombee, maybe well, I guess Memento with the Prankster wouldn't work on Crocodile, but if we're able to get in front of kind of a weaker Pokemon and we can get a Memento off, we drum basically for free, and depending on what Pokemon it is, we can just win. So I really do like the matchup of the DARM Galar this game. His only priority is going to be Vacuum Wave Blaziken, Draining Kiss Comfey, and Fake Out Persian. Persian is a Pokemon that I've used it a couple times. I like it, but it doesn't come to every matchup, and if it does come, it definitely has Fake Out. So we gotta watch out for that if it does come. Comfey, it relies on Draining Kiss. That's its best move to hit stuff, you know what I mean? So that's gonna have priority. But if we're below half, we'll be a Fire type, so a Comfey's Draining Kiss, even at +1, doesn't break our sub, so that's nice. So basically what I'm getting at here is the only real priority we have to worry about is a Blaziken. So if we can kill that thing, if we can get it paralyzed, if I can scout its set, whatever we got to do, if I can just make sure that thing doesn't have the old Vacuum Wave, then DARM just wins, man. And that's the whole thing this game, is like, does DARM just win, you know? So Nihilego can put in some work if Klefki goes down, so we need to keep that thing healthy. Haxorus can put in some work if Whimsicott goes down, if Slowking goes down. You know, he's got offensive threats that can kind of just, especially like a Scarf Moxie Crook, that thing can just kind of start snowballing and just do so much damage. We don't have the best Earthquake switch-ins, if you haven't noticed. So, yeah, man, that is the team. Let's get into this battle. Alright, here we are with the battle versus our boy Lieutenant Gold. Let's see what we got here. We do see a Crook. We see Ribombee, Haxorus, Blaziken, Nihilego, and Comfey. Okay, so with our game plan, like a sashed Ribombee lead is a little bit annoying. It's not the worst, but it is a little bit annoying. Potential priority. If he's like Bandit or Life Orb Haxorus, he could have First Impression. We will resist that, being a Fire type, not the biggest deal. Same with Draining Kiss from Comfey. Blaziken, though, could be an issue if it has the Vacuum Wave. We gotta just hope. We gotta just hope he ain't got it, you know? Crook also kind of tears us a new one, so we do have Whimsicott as really our only answer to that. Pretty sure Slip King lives any one hit or anything, but you know how it be. So, yeah, let's get into it. Right before I started recording, I was fine, and then as soon as I thought about clicking record, my nose was like, "Hey, let's stuff, dude. I'm fucking stuffaluppagus right now, bruh." But we haven't played Dorian in a minute, I don't think, so this should be fun. First week of a new league, I'm bringing some dumb shit. Let's do it, man. He does lead Rabumbi. We lead Keith. Now, I think I just want to throw off a Dazzling Gleam, break this thing's sash no matter what. Maybe even T-Wave on the next turn. We'll see. I am just going to Gleam turn 1, though. I am just going to Gleam. He U-turns. Not ideal. Not ideal. But we do eject button out. I should have spiked, dude. Since he U-turned and didn't do the thing, I'm wondering if he's just like... if he's just hard spikes or something. I mean, if he's just hard, like, boots or something. Because I think if you're sash, you 100%... Well, I don't know if you click that in front of steel type. So we'll go snorkeling here. So already from turn 1, it's not going like we hoped. But that's no big deal. We got this boy in. I guess I should have at least T-waved. Oh well, dude, you live and you learn. His switch into this does not exist, so I'm going to throw off a flippity flip. That way we at least break the sash. Now he U-turns. So he's like, I'm fucking clicking U-turn. So we've seen Rabumbi has U-turn, and no other button has been clicked. It could be Scarf. He goes Crook. That's fine. He's going to intimidate us. And we're going to hit him with that flippity flip. Does almost 20%. You love to see it. Honestly, you just love to see it. So I think we go into Whimsicott here. I think we just go Whimsicott. Moonblast could kill from here. Any move he has isn't doing much to us. Wait a fucking minute. There's no Zapdos on this team, dude. Your boy just realized there is no Zapdos on this team. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So I can Moonblast. I can throw off a U-turn. I kind of just want to Moonblast. I think Nihilego comes in here, but we always have, yeah, we always have a switch in, so I'm just going to Moonblast. He does withdraw. Dude, I'm just Moonblasting. I'm assuming we see, oh, okay. There's Blazy Boy. I'll take this damage. That's a crit. Crit? Spatak drop? I'm sorry, Dorian, that sucks. That is a little bit rough. That is soups rough. He doesn't really force out Slowking very well. Like, he has Crook. So I am just gonna go into this. He probably just clicks U-turn. But after all that damage, I don't know, he might be second guessing himself. I don't know. He does just U-turn. Good play. Boop. That is a chonk, huh? That does about 70 damage. It's about 70 onto the old Slowking. U-turn from Jolly Life Orb. Okay, well that's why, because it's Life Orb. He goes back to B. Okay, respectable. So, yeah, I think that is just regular. Did about 31 to 38. Did about 70. Yeah, that's a mid roll. I think we take any hit from this thing. Unless it's specs, then that is unheckin' fort. Rabombi. I don't actually, you know what? There's no reason to fuck around with this. I always have snorkeling to go into. Always have it. If he U-turns again, good on him. We'll keep this up until whatever happens, happens, you know? But he could just go for webs. He does go for webs. Okay. He does, in fact, just go for webs. So that makes me want to go for flip turn. That makes me want to go for flip turn. And we'll see what his item is. He does go for Moonblast. Okay. Awesome. So potentially breaking this thing's stash will be awesome. Okay. You turn Moonblast webs. We'll see what else he has. I'm going keys. And I can just click defog here. We'll just click defog. No big deal. As I'm assuming he's going to U-turn out. Unless he just sets the webs again. He does U-turn out. Okay. Okay. Sash, if that's what it was, is for sure broken on that. Sash is for sure broken on that. He goes back to Blaziken. Okay. Thunderwaving this thing sounds amazing, dude. He's definitely offensively invested. I could Thunderwave or I could get up a Spike. What do I think is more important? Ooh. I could also just switch out. Nope. I could also just switch out. That's probably the smarter play. But he probably just U-turns again, TBHDs. So let's just go for a T-Wave. I think that gives us the highest chance of not dying. So we'll click that. He does Flare Blitz. Okay. So Clef Key goes down to Blaziken. Do you die to recoil? He doesn't die to recoil. Okay. So I think we can go into Zeraora here. I think we can go big Zeraora and just click a button. I kind of wish I'd spiked. Knowing that he went for Flare Blitz, I should have just spiked, but it's okay. Knockoff should kill this dude. I'm super heckin' invested, so I am just gonna click Knockoff here. And if it doesn't do 6%, then I'm never drafting Zeraora again, bro. I'll never draft it again. You do click Knock. He does Faint. Blaziken goes down to Zera. He was Shuka. Okay. So if Rabombi does come out, it shouldn't come out. If anything, I think we see Crook here. Do I think this thing is Scarf? This could be Choppel. And I don't think this is worth... Is this his only rocker? No, he's got an Heligo, which could have rocks as well. I just go Whimsy, I guess. Whimsy and U-turn. If he gets webs up, they're going to stay up now, which is super annoying. But might not be the biggest deal. We'll see. Let's knock. Okay. There's my Kebia. I needed that. Sir? I needed that. Crook has knock. My shirt gets very uneven very fast, and I hate it here. So we are just going to U-turn. If he stays in, I'm assuming he's clicking Stealth Rocks. Although there's no reason to stay in and click that. Does he have a switch in? Find out next time. Dragon Ball Z. I just need to get Darm in here, bro. He sends up Rabombi. He goes Rabombi. Is it time? It's either Rabombi or Zera. Zera could click Super Fun Time button. Does Play Rough kill fucking Klefki? Does Play Rough kill Rabombi from here is the question. Is that like 75%? Play Rough actually does kill Rabombi. I'm going into that. Yeah, I click Play Rough here. This does 74% minimum to no bulk. This can't have too much bulk, so I'm clicking Play Rough. And that gets the shit bonked out of him. Rabombi dies to Zera. Just absolutely bonked. Absolutely bonked. Crook, Shonak, Hax, Nahil, Comfy haven't come in yet. He has lost Rabombi and Blaziken. We've lost Klefki, but his Weber is gone and his potential priority, his best potential priority, Mon, is gone. So, but he's also running out of switch-ins to stuff. He goes Nahilgo. Okay. Plasma Fist kills this, first of all. Power Gem and Sludge Wave don't kill me. Does Modest kill me if I'm at 133? Does Modest kill me if I'm at 133? It doesn't, dude. Right? Yeah, I'll just click a button, man. He withdraws, with Drank. Now he goes into Crook. Not 100% sure. So, the thing is, this absolutely goes in on the rest of his team. I kind of just want to click Close Combat, man, but it's probably not the smart play, because if the thing doesn't go off, then at least we will be able to salvage with their aura, I think. Maybe I should have called that play and clicked Knock at least. Was he going to do Rocks? That's quick. Okay. So I didn't pick a bad turn to do that. I think I want to Moonblast this time. I think I want to Moonblast this time. Okay, he withdraws again. And Heligo. Get a little chippity chip. Little chipperoo. We go back into snorkeling on this. We're AV. I flip turn. If he doubles to Crook here, really good play on his part. If he doubles to Crook here, really good play on his part. I think I just got to pull the trigger with fucking thing at some point, you know? I just got to pull the trigger. Yeah, that is nothing. We take those. If he has the Psyshock or something, he'll have to reveal to not be Scarf right here if he does want to reveal Psyshock or whatever. I have a lot of investment, so I'm hoping I live. But if this isn't Scarf, Zera Aura just... He does withdraw. Do we see Crook? Comfy. We go flippity flip. And I kind of want to go this in Memento. That means we no longer have a switch into Crook, but then it's DARM time. You know? Let's go Whimsicott and let's click Memento. If he knows, if he knows what I'm about to do, this could be annoying. He has lefties, but I think this could right here be set up for DARM. Let's go for it, man. He'd go for Kith. It's funny that his priority outpaces mine. Memento. You are at -2. So, Whimsy died to meme. Now we go big fucking Darmanitan. Oops. Draining Kiss shouldn't break our sub. But I think I just want a hard drum. No, we'll sub. He shouldn't be able to break our sub. He should not be able to break our sub. And even if he's Scarf Nihilego. Ooh. Okay, bro. I see you, dog. I see you, dog. So Comfy's back to +1. Okay. I mean, Comfy's back to -1. Still not breaking our sub. And once we belly drum right here, he does go for that Kith. And we are now at +6. There's no sense in risking Icicle Crash. Earthquake should kill this 100% of the time. Even if he is max. We get Zen mode, we get triggered, and I click Earthquake. Kiss still might not break our fucking sub now because we're fire type. So yeah, this does 6 to 7, and the first one did 13 to 16. So this could be a roll. We're fire type now, boy. Don't. Nice. Nice, boy. Let's fucking go. Comfy, dice to DARM. And I shouldn't have to risk Icicle Crash on anything, I don't think. Maybe Haxorus? Earthquake does enough. There's no need to risk Icicle Crash. Yeah, and that's... Hold on, my attack stat is higher than this. I have 160 base attack, not 140. Silly me. We brought Icicle Crash because... DARM. We brought Icicle Crash because I knew for a fact, dude. I knew for a fucking fact if I made contact with that Zapdos, it was going to static me. So, yeah. He goes Crook. Can't intimidate me, bucko. I'm gonna calc just for lulz. But, oh, that's... You know what's funny? I still almost killed at level 100. That's hilarious. Yeah, we just... we just click Earthquake. We just click Earthquake till the dub comes home, you know? Fuck the cows. We click Earthquake till the dub comes home. Crook dies to DARM. And all he's got is Nihilego left. Wonder if that thing likes Earthquake very much, you know? If I could be a dick and click Icicle Crash just for the sake of clicking Icicle Crash, but there's no point, man. Dorian's got Unite to play. Let's expedite this process, you know? Nihilego, Daisu, Darm. So, Zeraora got 2, Darm got 4. That sounds like a good fucking week 1 to me, boys. I told you! I told you! Told you Belly Drum Darm was the play, bro. Who called it? This guy. So, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Very good game to Dorian. The webs part of that really put an impediment in, well, first of all, my speech, but he put an impediment in my plan to just spike. I honestly thought he would lead, like, oh, I don't know, Zapdos or Nihilego or something like that. I would get up a spike. I guess, like, Nihilego doesn't make too much sense. But yeah, versus something like Zapdos. And then I would get up a spike, get knocked out into Darm. Him being like, yo, I don't want to take fucking Icicle Crash Scarf to the neck. Switch out to whatever. Probably Comfy, maybe? I don't know. Defensive Comfy? And then I would just get to +6 and do the whole thing. And then he would have to intimidate me. And intimidate and sack and intimidate and sack. And then I'd probably have to start risking Icicle Crashes. But none of that happened. We lost our 2 support mons. We lost 2... Okay, we had 2 defensive mons, 2 support mons, and 2 attacky boys, and we lost the 2 support mons. We still had Slowking and Dragalge. Dude, I fucking like this team, guys. I fucking like this team a lot. So many buttons to click, so much momentum to get. It's just fun, man, and I think this is going to be one of our favorite teams to use yet. It took me the whole fucking gen, but at least I finally found a playstyle that suits me and that I enjoy and that I have fun making content with. So, like I said, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, check out Dorian, and bye forever.